Hello everyone, hope you all are safe. And if you're watching my videos for the first time, this is Sharanya Inti. I do make videos on lifestyle in UK, share markets, important updates, any educational tips or whatnot, many more guys. So today I am here, in order to have a discussion or a continuation for do's and don'ts for share markets in the beginning. So it's like beginners videos, guys. If you wanted to invest in share markets, not stock markets, what are the do's and don'ts that I would suggest? It's absolutely from my perspective. It means that I'm just suggesting you from my perspective. Might be it would be varied, depends upon different people. So in my perspective, I would suggest, like, these are some of the do's and don'ts that I would suggest. So let's go back to the video. So once we are talking about do's and don'ts in a share market, so this would be a continuation video that we have already discussed about what is shares, what is stock markets. So what are the some do's and don'ts that I can do, or I did it, so that I've learned it. So these are some do's and don'ts I can suggest. So first and foremost thing is, I would strictly recommend use your own money. So it means that I would never suggest you to borrow some money, nor take a loan, nor get some money from your friends and then invest in stock markets. That's absolutely against to the principle, guys, and I would never suggest you to do this at all as a beginners. Nor it's not like as a beginners I would never suggest you to do this. So because you know why? See, if suppose you're borrowing an amount of 10,000 rupees, and if you are just keeping this 10,000 rupees into share markets, okay, and you might think as a beginners, because of the complete structure or the profile, you might think, okay, this 10,000 rupees gets doubled to 20,000 rupees. But no, this is not the scenario in share markets. It's a risky thing, and I would suggest no to this. Because okay, once you're borrowing 10,000 rupees from one of your friend, and he would come back to you, and you have invested in the share markets, so he would come back to you, might be after 1 month. Okay, so he says that I need that particular amount back. So at that particular instance, we are not sure what is the price of that particular share. Okay, so if it is in profits, that's absolutely fine, you can sell at that particular instance and you'll be able to make profits. But what if it is in loss? You should definitely sell it, because your friend is in need of your money, of his money, I can say. Yeah, so that's the reason. So if it is in losses, so you would be in loss. So I would suggest no to this, guys. And if you're planning to take a loan and then invest in stock markets, I would also say this as a big no. The interest that you pay for your loan amount, I don't think so as the beginners you'll be able to get back that. So if you have your own savings that you have took it back from your salary or anything, okay, so just keep aside and you just start investing in a monthly investment things. It means that if you have 5,000 of savings for this particular month, okay, so just take that, in that you just take 2,500 or anything, and then just start with a very less amount, so that you can just start with a very less amount, so that the risk would be average, guys. Okay, so as the beginners I would suggest you to do this. No borrowing, So just use your own money. So this would be my first step. And I would say that no to speculations. I would strongly say no to intraday trading, no to derivatives, because if you still have 5 lakhs of amount, also I would suggest no to speculations, guys. If you, in order to do the speculations, you should know the short term movements of the market. What's the market news? So as you're very new, okay, so as you're very new, I would definitely suggest no to speculations. If you're very much interested in speculation, I would suggest first get profit after investing in share markets. First get profits and use 10 to 20 percentage of the profit to speculation, guys. I would also not suggest, I would also say no for that, but still, if you are interested in speculation, just 5 to 10 percentage I would suggest go for the speculation for the profit that you have received. So you will know how dangerous is the speculation at the starting. So if you are having a complete idea about market news or short term movements, then definitely you can go for like speculations. So I would also suggest, no short term buy your share. You know why? As you are a beginner, if you want to just buy this particular share and you want to sell it off within 2 days, so it's like a hassle for you at starting, because you feel like, I need to sell, I need to buy, I need to sell, I need to sell. So it means that you will definitely lose interest in this, guys. And most of the shares doesn't make any profit within just 2 or 3 days. There are some which changes overnight, but that you should be capable enough to judge which should be which share would be moving overnight. So I would suggest no short term buying or selling. Okay, I would suggest go for long term time investment. It's like, just buy the share, leave it for some days, just observe the market analysis. Okay, observe the market analysis. What's the company news or anything? How does that company news affect your share price? So just leave as an investment, guys. Okay, if you feel that yes, at this particular instance I made enough benefit, then you can sell it. So I would definitely suggest just have long term shares. So long term shares. And I would also say diversifying of your amount is definitely important, guys. As a beginners, if you have 50,000 rupees and if you want to invest in share markets, okay, I would suggest go for at least 10 to 15 companies, 10 to 12 shares. Okay, so 10 to 15 shares I would say as a minimum, guys. Okay, so just buy with a very small amount for 10 to 15 shares. So have your own analysis. Okay, so have your own analysis, have your own the structure or whatever it is. Just analyze the company's profile on your own way, and just invest only very less amounts for 10 to 12 shares. I would say a big no for only one share investment of 50,000. It means that just diversify your shares. Okay, so you want to invest in 10 to 12 shares? Yes. So where the risk would be also an average. Okay, so market risk would also be an average, because you have invested in 10 to 12 shares. If you're investing in only one, if that share price goes down, you would definitely be in losses. So I would suggest just diversify your own trades. Next, what I would suggest is large cap. Large cap is, we have 3 caps, like large cap, medium cap, small cap. Large cap is called as the Nifty 50 companies, where where there would be no no sudden movement in the price. It means that overnight the share price will not go down. It's like, if you're talking about a medium and small cap, if a share price is 30 today, the company might also go to 10. The share price of that particular company would also go to 10. So, but in this large cap, it's like the share price, if it raises is also, it's good, it's like 32, 33. If it is gets down also, it's not have a much impact. So I would suggest at the starting, just go for large caps. So this would be the other thing that I would suggest. And so that the risk average would be minimum. Okay. And what's the other thing that I can suggest is, guys, no tips. Okay. If, because there would be messages which would be popping out in your mobile saying that just get this share at this particular amount today. It's nothing like that, guys. So as soon as you receive a message, it means that number of people are also, like, others are also receiving the same messages. Yeah, it means that the demand for that particular share increases. It means by the time you have done your analysis and you want to buy that share, the particular price of that share goes high. It means that, so once you bought that particular share which is in high price, what is the use of this? Nothing. So I would suggest no to tips. It means that you should definitely listen to the tips. I'm not saying no, don't listen. If I particularly come and say to buy this also, you should have your own analyzing strategy, saying that is it, this company is really good or what is it. So you cannot completely rely on someone's tips. So I would say no to tips as a beginners. You should have your own company profile strategy, that you need to analyze it, and if you think really it's worthable to buy or anytime. So I think these are the small and little beginners tips that I would be able to suggest. It's completely based on my experiences, what I have done wrong when I was trading. So I think so this particular tips would be helpful for you guys. So just if you have any further queries, please leave a comment below. I'll be able to get back to you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and if you're very new to this channel, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you, guys.